A man wanted to throw the perfect party, so he forced his wife to get pregnant 69 times in a year and then have abortions, all just to put on a show and host a funeral for their child. Finally, on the 70th pregnancy, the woman convinced him to let the child be born. But what came out was a monster. While everyone else was terrified, the man was thrilled and immediately threw a celebration. The boy, wearing a gourd mask, lived like a dog. He ate with dogs, slept with dogs, even kept warm with them. Though he had only 3 legs, he ran faster than any dog. Even his own brothers treated him like a dog. Days passed quietly, until one day, he accidentally saw his father teaching his brothers to dance. Watching their clumsy movements sparked an intense curiosity in him. He found a secluded spot, and began to imitate the steps he remembered. His physical limitations could not restrain his talent. The boy needed only one glance to roughly replicate the dance moves. He practiced tirelessly, adding his own creativity to make each dance perfect. Then, on the day he mastered his routine, a miracle happened. His legs suddenly grew back. He didn't even notice at first, continuing to dance. When he finally realized it, he ran joyfully into town to share his happiness with everyone. He thought that once he was normal, no one would look down on him. He even ran across rooftops to show everyone, unaware of the strange looks people gave him. At a school, the children's stares shocked him, and in town, people's eyes pierced him. He finally removed the mask he had worn for so long. People ran away in terror. He danced gleefully at their reactions, discovering a new kind of fun. He even started playing tricks on people, and he was always successful. Then one day, he met a blind musician. He removed his mask, expecting to scare him, but the boy instead picked up the instrument and started playing. He realized this musician was extraordinary. As the musician played, the boy couldn't help but dance. Though it was their first meeting, they moved together as if they'd known each other for years. By the end of that performance, they had become friends. The boy generously shared his food, and over time, they grew closer. Meanwhile, his 2 brothers still couldn't dance, while the boy's skill improved constantly. Even his father's musician noticed and accompanied him. This enraged the father. Unable to accept being surpassed by a monster, he kicked the boy when he least expected it, and no one dared to intervene. 5 years later, the boy sat on a cliff talking with the musician. Suddenly, an idea struck him. He supported himself with one hand, and executed a complex move. A group of spirits appeared, floating around him and telling their stories. Inspired, he and the musician built a stage that night. The boy changed into new clothes, and told stories through dance. The musician provided the music. Their duo gradually became famous. As the boy grew more popular, his father's life grew lonely. With each performance, the boy's body fully recovered. Just as he thought he might regain his face, the father informed the king of the boy's deeds, hoping to use it to destroy him. The king, intrigued, invited him to perform, and demanded he remove his mask. The boy had no choice but to accept. On performance day, he danced flawlessly. As he danced, an answer emerged in his mind. He had become a monster because his father treated him as a sacrifice. To fuel his own creativity, the father traded his child with demons, and even killed countless musicians, to collect stories as inspiration. Seeing the monster he created earn more honor than himself, the father grew jealous and demanded a demon kill the boy. But in the next moment, the father shattered into pieces. He never saw the boy remove his mask. After the performance, the musician was captured. Their story had interfered with the general's interests. The state even banned storytelling outside official rules. The musician, fearless in the face of death, was beaten but never surrendered. When his master died protecting him, he stopped resisting, but his legs were broken. Even in death, he sang his final song. When the boy heard of the musician's death, he was furious. The general tried to enforce compliance, but the boy had already decided. He chose to die, joining his lost friend. In death, their souls met again, returning to how they first met. There, they freely expressed their lives, through music and dance.